Alright, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about hardware. This is the Ampmaster Woodcraft with the maple neck. I love these basses. If you've seen the videos, you'll know. And I want to tell you about this hardware specifically. It's made out of duralumin. Even the enclosed tuner box is duralumin. The bridge is duralumin. The control plate is duralumin. The neck plate is duralumin. Why do I think that this is important, that this is the best developed bass and guitar hardware I've seen in 55 years? Well, one, it's extremely light. Two, it does not, it looks cool. You know, it just looks great. Even look at the string retainer. It gets all three, the A, the D, and the G. These are brand new D'Addario XL 170 short scale rounds, so they're a little bright, but they're great for demonstrating what I want to talk about. One is that not only does this duralumin look cool, not only is it light, but it doesn't appear to, and I'm no scientist, but this is what I've kind of come up with. It doesn't soak up the energy of the string in the wood. It allows it to pass right through, or it has no effect whatsoever as like heavier hardware does. And these bridge saddles add to the transfer. These are not brass, they are bell bronze. That's through my Ampeg B50R. The mic's picking it up. Once again, I keep the mic gain about 50% because if I crank it, which I'm going to do right now, that's what you're going to get, background noise. I've done everything to mitigate it. There's a whole separate electric circuit here. There's ground fault interrupter, you name it. But this is an old house. It's well over 200 years old, and the electronics, everything's been redone. Anyway, this thing if you're like me, you don't care about bass sustain. That it's not the 70s anymore. I'm not trying to sound like John Entwistle anymore. I like a nice pure round bass tone, but I like to have a maple neck bass with round wounds on it for any type of sub gig I might take, because this is more what people expect. And I'm a flat wound guy now, but I think it's good to have one of these. So. The other thing I would say, and I've mentioned it a couple times that I've learned, is that I put my snark tuner on with a 34-inch scale, and I don't know about 32s, I've never owned one. With a 34-inch scale, when you go to tune the note, your tuner on the E string and the other strings, but on the E string it's going to fluctuate between A and E. That's because it's hearing an A overtone. The short scale, that doesn't happen. You don't get any of that on any of the strings. It goes right to the note, especially on these, which is a testament to the hardware and the design. But a 30-inch bass, for whatever reason, I think one of the reasons that the tone is more pure, the right phrase? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is more focused on the note, and a little better low mid punch. Has something to do with the string length and the lack of overtones. And there's no dead notes there. And the higher notes, if you play these, you know they ring out more than they do on a 34-inch scale, which might be the reason that that Paul McCartney, you know, went up into the what he called the thin ones. And I'm finding for soloing on jazz, it's a real godsend because the notes above the ninth fret don't tend to disappear like they do on a 34. You know, on a 34 you're gonna. I'm doing that with lighter touch, but you get my drift. So listen, if you want to improve the tone of your bass, whatever scale length, contact Gary Rudenko at Ampmaster Bass Exchange. I'll put the link in the comments, and talk to him about this Albridge hardware, especially the Albridge. Or go yourself, do yourself a favor and go yourself one beyond. Just get a Woodcraft bass. I'm telling you, these are really exceptional. I love my Shea Cove bass because it's a hollow body. It's a 31-inch scale. It has Hofner Beetle bass flats on it. I use it a lot for jazz and recording. And it also is a great design and a great bass. But these are more of a Fender style bass, and that's like a hybrid of a Fender and a Hofner, which I love, but I record a lot with my two Woodcrafts, this one and the other one. All right. Seizures later, be kind to one another. You know it's the only thing that matters. You know it. See ya.